Experience all football has to offer. See Victory League live.
Well, Ken, how important is this game, more importantly, getting a win on the national stage, especially what happened in the FFA Cup against Tuggeranong?
Yeah, I think that gives us great motivation, because we believe we underachieved against Tuggeranong. But this is a mighty game for us, we can't kid ourselves. South Melbourne are the leading club team in Australia and have been for many, many years. They're charging again, they want to be in the A-League if they possibly can. They want promotion relegation to get back in the A-League at the top level. So it's a mighty challenge for us. It's certainly a game where we won't go in as favourites, and from that we've got to take belief that we can go into the game and put on a good show.
Does that loss to Tuggeranong maybe help the team at all, give that extra spark, that extra motivation, because it still burns?
I think it does, because if you think about it, we weren't far away, and we just had to raise our game, lift the game, take the chances that we created, and it's a different scoreline, especially in the first half. So we should go into this game knowing that we can raise our bar another 5-10%, and if we can do that, then it's game on.
What did you learn out of that Tuggeranong loss, I guess, that you can learn from and take into this game against the big team as well?
Keeping the ball better and going through midfield quicker. The pace in which you play has to be a little bit quicker if you want to penetrate the opposition. So that transition has to be sharper, and the ball's into the box early and flat, and the runners, coming in there. We don't want one in the box, you need 2 or 3 to get on the end of things.
Being a powerhouse, as you said, obviously you want to go in and expect to win, but what is a good result if you don't win, I suppose? What would you be happy with?
And I don't think there is a good result if we don't win. Obviously, we come out of it if it's a 1-0 loss with some credibility. But we're not after credibility, we really do want to go a step further. We felt against Sydney last year that we're a little bit tough. We thought we had a good goal disallowed, and that would have taken it to 2-1 and game on. And having said that, Sydney United were a super team as well. So we believe we're getting closer, and I think this will give us a good test to see if we've got any closer this year. South Melbourne are a good side. They're well coached, well organised, they have a good structure, and they're a powerful football club, as we said.
What about that physical difference between the two teams? You mentioned the other week that these big club teams from interstate, they're always so much more physical and bigger and stronger. How do you combat that?
Well, the top teams, that come here are playing in the Victory League, the Melbourne State League. They're players who are 23, 24, 25. They're physically developed, they're tough players. The background maybe lower divisions in England as well, and Scotland. There's a lot of that going on. And I just think overall the physicality in Melbourne is a lot stronger than here. But we'll deal with that. Our players are not softies, we'll get stuck in and have a go. And I think that's important. If we can get some high pressure on them, press them high up, get in the face a little bit, that might just help us to get on the ball.
Yeah. How do you think they're approaching the game? It's probably hard to say without being in their camp, but do you think, we're just heading down to Tassie for the first round and walk in the park, or what do you think they're thinking?
No, I think Chris Taylor will be on the backs, they'll be coming here. It's automatic promotion now. If they win the NPL, you go straight into the FFA Cup, and they missed out on the FFA Cup this year, so it's a massive game for them as well. They want to go all the way, they've stated that. So they're bringing their full squad, it's complete, there's no inferior players coming in, they're coming with their top 16 players, and it'll be game on.
Just sort of picture Darcy Street, it's looking an absolute treat. What sort of advantage does that give you playing on your true home deck?
Well, I think we haven't played there a lot this year, but I do think it gives us an advantage. Just the stand, if that's full and they're on top of you, it gives it a good atmosphere. And if we can put on a performance like we did against Campbelltown, then I think we could frighten South Melbourne.
How do you approach this game? Does the loss to Tuggeranong still burn for you?
Yeah, it does a little bit, because we thought we could have played a little bit better, probably gone on to win that match. These games, the preparation doesn't really change. Normal stuff, we work hard at training, week in, week out, so hopefully we can go on Saturday and put in a good performance.
Are the boys feeling fatigued at all? We've had so many big games this year and a long season. How are the bodies and things like that?
Yeah, well, coming to the end of the season, I think we've looked a little bit tired. The performances haven't really shown how we've wanted to play. Last night we've had a good training session, so hopefully we can have a little bit of recovery this next few days and go into the game 100%.
You've won everything there is to win down here, and you dominate the local competition down here. How important is it for the club to now take that next step and start winning games on the national stage consistently?
Yeah, it's important that we really step it up now and go on to the next level, because we want to be hopefully moving on to the next stage, you know. So it's important that we get to win these bigger matches and really show what Tasmanian football is about.
Where are you at for next year, mate? Do you hope to be somewhere else, or?
I'm not really sure at the moment. It depends how this game goes. We work game by game, so hopefully I can put in a good performance, and I'll just think about things at the end of the year.
I guess there's a lot of focus on this, so if you have a good game tomorrow, do you think that'll help you what you want to achieve?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, every game's a big game for young players like myself, so it's important that these games we show up, put in a good performance and just see what happens really.